Recently, one writer asked me, is writer's block real? Is writer's block a real thing? Writer's block appears in the Merriam Webster dictionary, and it's defined as a psychological inhibition preventing a writer from proceeding with the piece. As usual, I have a few thoughts on the subject. Hi, my name is Patricia Chapontier, and welcome to episode 50 of the Life Writers Blog, where you can find inspiration and useful tips to help you write your life stories. I can't believe we're at episode 50 already. That's amazing. It feels like I just started doing this yesterday. Thank all of you so much for watching these vlogs, for commenting, for letting me know how you benefit from these writing tips. Back to writer's block. Let me give you a few more descriptions of this condition. Writer's block is the author is either unable to produce new work or experiences a creative shutdown. Writer's block is a temporary or lasting failure to put words on paper. Also defined as a temporary inability to begin or continue a writing project due to fear, anxiety, or lack of inspiration, or just plain old avoidance of writing. What might be the feeling behind this I can't write? One, you may be feeling overwhelmed. You may not know where to begin, which is very common. You also may be worried about whether it will be good enough. Guilty. Also, you might not know how to structure it. You may be wrapped up in perfectionism. You may be waiting for inspiration to hit, or you may have anxiety over revealing yourself in the writing. Now, I wouldn't say any of those result in writer's block. I think those are pretty common feelings all writers have. One of my writing professors, Phil Deaver, wrote this about writer's block. Deaver wrote several books. He won prestigious America's Flannery O'Connor Award, the O. Henry Award. And what he said about writer's block is, I deny the very existence of it. If we make up a malady like this and give it a name, next thing you know, Pfizer and Abbott Labs will concoct a test to show it's in our genes and a drug to make it chronic, and then we're done. I like that quote a lot. So here are my thoughts on writer's block. I don't know if it's a real situation or not. I do believe that people can talk themselves into writer's block. And I know the only solution to writer's block is writing. You have to write your way through these less creative, unmotivated times. You don't overcome what you may call writer's block by not writing, by waiting to feel inspired. Writer's block is not an excuse to not write. Let's talk about a couple of things you can do if you have that feeling of being stuck or avoiding writing altogether. One, you can lower your standards. Lower your standards, the expectations of yourself. I love what Anne Lamott says is you got to give yourself permission to write shitty first drafts. Try writing just as poorly as you possibly can, just to shake something loose. You may find that it's more difficult to write poorly than you think. Also, work on more than one piece at a time, because then if you get stuck on one, you've got a different piece that you can work on. Make a list of any kind is also a good way to get unstuck. You can make a list of firsts in your life, a first kiss, a first car, first job, first house, first friend, first argument, first child, first illness. You can go on forever making a list of firsts, and all of those have stories attached to them. Also, change your routine. If you normally write on a computer, write freehand. If you write by hand, use a computer. Write on the back of an envelope or a sticky note, something small that doesn't feel like writing. Change your location. Write outside. Write out at a coffee shop. Write in a different room. Write while standing up. Write while lying down. Get out of your comfort zone in some kind of way. Type or write out someone else's work. Pick up a book you love and begin typing or writing exactly what the person has written. That does work. Tried it. Also, I would remove writer's block from your vocabulary and not use it as an excuse to not write. So tell us, what do you do when you feel stuck writing, when you absolutely would rather do anything than write? What helps you move through what is often labeled as writer's block? Tell us about your experience and your solutions down in the comments section below. And always remember, the only way to do this wrong is to not do it at all. Don't let writer's block stop you. If you liked what you just watched, sign up to be notified of future vlog posts, Sunday stories, and upcoming events. Use the buttons below to share this episode on social media or with a friend who might enjoy it. Until next time, everybody, happy writing.
If you enjoyed this week's episode, you will love our Life Writers membership. Whether you don't know where to start writing your life stories, have started and stopped many times, or have been writing but want to receive feedback to make your stories better, the Life Writers membership is where you need to be. We have a Get Started roadmap, an extensive library of instructional videos, live events via Zoom, and a supportive and active community. If you want to take the stories that live in your heart and mind and put them onto the page, check out Life Writers at lifewriters.us.